Very good. So last week, you guys discovered you entered the sanctum of the giants, the Oracle. You found access to the Oracle. You avoided being eaten by a giant fire, like millipede, and you asked some ineffective questions. You have a whole day basically to go before you can use it again. You also met a very nice ghost. The ghost name was Igron.
Hi, Casper.
He finds that racist.
He gets that reference?
Yep.
Smart ghost. Cultured, even.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is... are we near our cart?
The cart is outside.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, it's outside. You can go out and get it. It's a big-ass, giant temple, but you can get out there and get back in.
What do you need from the cart?
We killed some giants lately, didn't we? Some ice giants, fire giants?
You killed stone giants most recently.
Okay, never mind.
And that was
I want to make
a way down the hill, I believe.
some plate mail. I need me some iron to do it. I need to go back to town.
Well, that's not an option right now.
I know, that's what I get for missing last session.
Did you get brought up to speed on everything that happened last session?
We found a magic rock, and we found a magic oracle. And that's about as much as I know.
Fought a bunch of barbarians outside this room, and then we came in here, and we searched around this room before going into that one open door you see down on the bottom. And then we fought a giant fire lizard, acquired the sword, or the axe rather, that belongs on the frost giant statue, and then we used, after some trial and error, we used the sword and harshnag to open the portal on the right hand side of the room and go in and talk to Casper, where we asked important questions like, do cloud giants land their castles?
I'll show you here in a second once I finish pouring this beer.
We are like way down to the right. I don't know if you can see that.
I'll ping it.
I see absolutely nothing on the map. Like, it's just a blank.
Oh, I gotta give you, for some reason, your token doesn't have.
Your token probably doesn't have sight, yeah. Because I can see you. You're standing next to me.
Alright, so, what was the door? What temple are we at?
Eye of the Allfather.
The Eye of the Allfather. Okay, why did we come to the Eye of the Allfather?
Because
is this where we're at?
Harshnag needed to come here. When we talked to him in Waterdeep, he told us that this is where he needed to come to talk to the Oracle.
And talk to the Oracle,
And he talked to the Oracle, and we found out what we need to do to fix the ordning, and we need to expel the evil from the court of that one guy who Matt remembered.
Did anyone write down the name of the giant of the storm giant? Hecaton. Very good. Well done.
And we need to meet up with that gent, set his ass correct, and refix the ordning. Hecaton's court is located beneath the Maelstrom. And we did in fact learn that Forkbeard, the dwarven thief guy, is also posing as a stable hand in someplace called Xantharl's Keep.
I'm totally gonna go assassinate him.
We're gonna make friends with him, and then we're gonna kill him. That's not very paladin-y of me, I'm sorry. But yeah, so you get like 6 questions to the Oracle, but the portal opens and closes after an hour. And once you ask your 6 questions, all the lights go out and you can't talk to him no more. And by him, I mean the omnipotent voice in the sky when you stand on the pretty circle. But it does seem to refresh. So we came out and we popped a hut out here. And we will be going back in. But I believe we just had a long rest before we went in there. So I think we have to like adventure today, take a long rest, and then talk to the Oracle in the morning.
I mean, you can wait 24 hours before you can just rest for 24 hours, but there is a half of the temple you haven't explored yet if you wanted to.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I remember we put the tiny hut in front of the door, and then the next morning we like went in to talk to the Oracle. So we're fully recharged right now with a temple to explore instead of just camping for 24 hours.
Correct.
Okay. And while I'm asking questions, this thing here in the center, what is that?
That is is a massive statue of the giant god Omnin? Autumno. Anam. And then the 6 other statues are one of each of his children, which are the progenitors of each giant race.
Okay, so I guess this one's a fire giant. What was the fire? Or could you tell me what the names are?
Yep. So we'll go clockwise here. Scorus is the god of stone giants. Thrym, this one here, is the god of frost giants. Can you guys not see those names? Hold on, I'll put the names in front of it.
We do
No, I
not see
can't.
the names, no.
I should have put this on the map layer, probably better.
Scorious Stone Bones.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Why do they all have such shitty names except for that guy?
Look, don't blame me for their shitty fucking names. Blame what's his face, the DMs for Acquisition Incorporated. He's the one that comes up with all the names.
Chris Perkins. I like that
Like, do
Mr.
it.
Stonebones
Scorious
is the only
Stone
one with a
Bones.
last
Okay,
name,
I guess
too.
I'm done with the giant naming now. Like,
So, Stonebones is Stone Giant, obviously. Thrym is Frost Giants. Stronmouse, I think he's a fucking dance DJ. He's the Storm Giant. You've not met them yet. Memnor is Cloud Giant. Surtur is Fire. Grolinter is Hill. Grolinter, by the way, kind of looks like he has Down syndrome.
Or Grolintor.
Okay. So, Ryle, since you're back now, you want first pick on which door we go into? We went down here and we found the missing axe and fought the Razzmatazz.
Okay, what does Harshnag, is he still with us, or
Yeah.
is he leaving?
Right there.
He's right here with you. He's like, yeah, so I'd very much like to explore the rest of this temple.
Okay, I don't see anybody's tokens.
You didn't give light again? I gave you light.
Oh, I got light. I don't see anybody's tokens, or my tokens.
That's weird. F5.
Yeah, refresh your screen real quick.
Oh, I was zoomed out too far.
Yes, you are very small because this is very big, because this is a temple meant to look grand to giants, which means it is cavernous to humans.
That's why
I
it's
saw
like
it.
300 feet fucking room.
I was looking at the 9 statues and I saw this big purple blob. I was like, well, that must be where I should be. No, that's just an aura.
Yeah, by the way, the ceiling in this place is 100 feet high. Amnon's statue is 80 feet tall. Each of the giant statues are about 40 to 50 feet tall, which are big even by giant standards.
So, southwest door?
Yeah,
that's the room you fought in previously. That's the room where you fought the Rimmeraz.
No, that's southeast door.
It's
Or
the same
they
room.
both go into the same room.
Both go to the same room.
That's weird. I can't see that because one of them is closed and one of them is opened.
Well, let me fix that.
No, it's fine. I'm going to the north of the room now.
Okay.
One thing, since I was not here, I'm going to use the divining rod, whose name I never can remember,
Vonadad.
and see if there's any yes, the plot. Yeah, that. I'm going to use that to check and see if there's any adamantine around here.
Okay. We will say the only thing with adamantine is the they didn't tell you about it, but they did find on the body of the dead cloud giant a +2 breastplate. So
I totally
is...
told him about it and gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's an adamantine +2 breastplate?
Well, it's a magical adamantine +2 breastplate. So I don't think you wouldn't be able to reforge it, but it was originally made of adamantine.
Okay, you left out some things.
Well,
I wasn't told it was made of adamantine.
There's nothing in here made of adamantine. I was just making something cool happen for you.
Oh, adamantine armor is a perk. Like it gives a bonus.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it's not adamantine. I apologize.
Oh, way to screw that one up, guys.
Yeah. Well, thank you for helping me make an ass of myself. Very well done.
It has adamantine inlays.
Armor means you can't get hit by crits.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Okay. Yes, it's not adamantine.
We'll say it has adamantine inlays.
It's made out of plastic.
Yeah,
Plastic.
inlaid with adamantine.
Durasteel.
Yeah.
Okay. Regards to the loot, I will gladly take that. But if you want it, Bearbrar, it's yours.
Once you make your plate and it's not like effective for you guys anymore, then I will take it because it is helpful to me. But for now, I fight from way further back, so you guys need it more.
All right, I'm going to take off this
splint.
This store-bought splint armor that I bought and replace it with this nice magical armor.
Okay.
There, now you have armor. You have iron. Not enough iron, but it's some iron.
Don't tempt me. We will be here forever.
I'm currently wearing your beefed up chainmail.
Is it chainmail, or I can change it every long rest?
Yeah.
So if you've got better armor,
I'm just noting that next time we rest, if you want to beef up the splint mail, it will increase my current armor. Whereas right now, the breastplate's not an upgrade for me, but if you beef up the splint mail, it will be over my beefed up chainmail.
Okay. Did we just get done taking a long rest?
Wait, how is the breastplate not an increase for you then?
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just swap over the while we're over here debating our stuff on our +2 breastplates and other things, I'll beef up my set of splint mail and hand it over to you.
Okay.
And delete it from my stuff.
Okay. The breastplate is not an upgrade for me because I have a 0 dex modifier, so the fact that it allows for dex doesn't do anything for me.
That explains many things.
Yeah, I made my character as a normal cleric with like 14 dex, just in case something ever happened to my Gauntlets of Ogre Power. No, the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, technically I can't, or I have like a very low I have a very low strength without it.
You also wouldn't have a hand.
That too.
He's got
so I gave myself low strength.
All right. So you guys going north?
Correct.
Yes, we'll go north.
I am
okay.
Putting armor on my character, and then I'm ready to go north, yes.
Very good. All right. So let's see. Room 666.
I feel like I went down in armor class.
Remember, you had to add the +1.
No, I got on +1 splint, which would be 17, 18. I should have a shield on. That's not factoring in, and then a cloak of protection.
I had to delete my shield and put it back in my inventory.
So did I.
Yeah, they seem to have done a pretty good number on their character sheets. I like the idea behind it, but they fucked up the ones that were already existing. I think when you make new ones, it's gonna be great, but I think they fucked up the existing ones pretty bad. Which is typical for Roll20. All right, so you see here, this is a massive hall. When you step in, there are 2 stairs leading down over to the sides. You guys should be able to see in there now, right? I deleted that. Yeah.
Man, I can't type today.
And there's a hallway leading in this direction.
Okay, I'm going to step through, and my lighting does not change.
I don't believe there's any light in this room. So unless you're lighting a torch, you are going to be without light.
Okay. As soon as I step through and I see that there's no light in here, I'm going to take my shield and cast light on it.
Okay. 20-foot radius and dim light for another 20. All right. Royale should have light now. And you should all be able to see it. I think most of you have dark vision beyond what he has. So yeah, you've got stairs to either side, and you've got a hallway going. You don't think you can see it yet. There's a hallway straight ahead down here.
What do you think, Verabrar? Up the stairs or down the hall?
I'm about up the stairs.
Okay. You want to stay a few paces ahead and sneaky, since I'm about to make a shitload of noise in Split Mail?
That sounds like an excellent idea. We'll sneak.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Dude, I'm like invisible.
Yep. All right. Very good. You are actually going to be transported momentarily on the map. Give me 1 second. So you go down the stairs. Are you all following him, or are you just going to let him go on his own?
I'm about 35 feet behind him.
Okay. How about the rest of you?
And I was attempting to be sneaky, but...
Well, I see that they're all stealthing up there, and I'm basically a bright light, so I'm going to stay far enough back that, I don't screw things up for them, but I'm going to be following.
Okay. How about you, Ed? Volk?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, cool. So you guys are staying a little bit back behind. Verabrar and Caldris. Scroll over to the right a little bit, and you'll see where you guys are.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay. So yeah, let's see, area 10. This hallway is structurally similar to area 8, the previous area, except that let's see. So there's a life-size statue of a female cloud giant wearing an angry mask. Her arm is positioned in a way that suggests she's casting a spell. That's where this little star.
Oh. So she's like casting it down that hallway?
Kind of looks like it, yeah. Oh, also, the stairs go up, not down. I apologize. Yep. So if you guys want to follow behind, you can. You'll just be... I'll go ahead and transfer all of you guys over to... Stop moving yourselves. Stop it.
Wasn't me.
There's light. I'm trying to see.
There.
You and your damn golems.
Okay, the star is that
The statue of the cloud giant.
Okay, I'm going to go over here and take a look at it while they're doing what they're doing.
Okay.
Now, is this temple we're in? Is it supposed to be mostly deserted, or?
Yeah. When you walked, most of the doors are frozen over. There's snow blowing all over the place. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here in quite a long time.
Okay, I'm going to look at the craftsmanship and just check it out, see if there's anything off about it, or if it's just a pretty statue.
Okay.
Is there a check I need to do, or is it just a pretty statue?
You can give me an Arcana check. You can get whatever kind of check you want to give me to see what you know about it, or you can do a Tech Magic if you wanted to, or whatever. Verabrar, give me an investigation check as you walk up over that way. Okay. It is not the statue. That statue is not magical that you can tell. The spell did not go off. Verabrar, in one of the rooms, most of the rooms are empty. One of them does have a sack on one of the beds.
I will totally grab the sack.
Okay. Give me a D4. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. What does 1d4d mean?
Nothing. It would drop it if it did roll right.
Well, it didn't roll with the triangle.
Okay, that's fine. So it's 3. Give me 3d100. Straight ahead. All right. So in the sack, standard, there is the remains of a goat. It looks like it was like tied up. So it looks like some giant had stolen the goat and forgot about it. So it's dead now.
How old does the dead goat look?
It's desiccated. It's old, months old.
Okay.
Like it'd be melted into mush, except it's cold here, so it kind of froze. There is the remains of a wooden door with twisted iron hinges. Give me a D6.
Have we seen what's off in these side rooms?
That's what Verabrar is.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. There's just a giant stack in there. There is some cool stuff. Actually, this is a really good roll for you. Let's see. Red, black, blue, white. I'm forgetting a chromatic. Red, black, blue, white.
Green.
Green, thank you. Bronze, copper, silver, red.
That's the second red.
I'm sorry, yeah. I meant gold. So I got bronze, copper, silver, gold. What's the other?
Platinum.
There's no platinum dragons.
It's worth a shot.
Copper, silver, gold, bronze. What am I missing in the metallic dragons?
Stand by.
Right, checking.
See, gold, silver, copper, bronze, and brass.
Brass, there we go. Thank you. All right.
Iron.
They're not officially in 5th edition. Give me a D10. Verabrar.
Okay.
Okay. So you have 3 scales from a blue dragon in the sack as well. There is also a bit of stone inscribed with what you recognize as the ice ruin, which I believe is just going to help you track the person you're already trying to track. Also does something else as well. Oh no, this is a different thing. So the shard of ice is long and slender. It's built into a thing of ice. There's a rune inscribed within it. Basically, it's the inverse of the fire shard you guys got last time. You have the action where you can touch a body of water and freeze the water in a 10-foot radius around the spot you touch. That's once per rest. You have resistance to fire damage. As an action, you can touch yourself or another creature with water on your finger. The water creates an icy mantle of protection. And then it'll. So if you take damage within the next minute, physical damage, the damage is reduced to 0, and the mantle is destroyed. That's again once per rest. This is really
Does resistance to magic damage?
No, non-physical damage. Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Let's see if there's actually a ruins handout here. Magic items. Oh, good. Here we go. Everybody should be able to see that now. So if you go to your journal, you should have the Shard of the Ice rune available to you. Much easier that way. Let me hand you over the fire one as well.
Okay, that's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, it's a very rare item. But that's what you get for exploring dangerous places.
Okay, now, if we put that on a pair of boots, and will we still be able to use the Icy Mantle and Winter Howl ability?
It's got to be attuned to you. So as long as if you want to say you're going to put it on, like sew it into a pair of boots, as long as it's attuned, that's fine.
Wait, now, so can I attune to the fire rune and then put it on my sword?
Well, here's the thing: if you're talking about using Gift of Frost ability, you can only get what it says there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't get the other abilities that you use Gift of Frost?
I don't believe so.
And that's how I would have read it too.
Right, because see where it says now it's a rare item, you lose some of the powers.
Yeah.
The shard is destroyed and it appears in blue on the item.
But it doesn't. But it also doesn't appear it takes attunement. So it's just there in case you want to attune something else. That option.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the power was the rune itself, or it was the thing where I don't know. I'll talk about it. I'll ask later.
Yeah, if you implant it into another item, you only get the abilities it says in the adding to another item, the Gift of Froster and the also Gift of Flame, because you have the Opal as well. If you want to keep all the extra abilities, you got to keep it as a shard and just keep it on you. But it requires an attunement frost.
All right, I'm going to share the shard with everybody, but not let them know that I also found dragon scales.
Okay.
Does anyone feel they would use the Shard of the Ice rune?
I would 100%, but I already have resistance to fire.
I have the old rune, so looks like it's yours. Or Volk's.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a your Volk thing.
Yeah, I think Volk would actually be really good for it because it gives him the ice storm spell, or sleet storm, which is he's already a spellcaster, so
that's actually very true.
Kind of thematic. Volk, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Everything all right, man? You're a little quiet tonight.
Well, I'm good. I'm just hanging out.
Okay. So, would you like the magic humdinger?
No, Caldress can have it. I'll just get it off him when he does.
Joke's on you. I'll be resistant to your fireballs.
That's true. Well, no, if you take the ice one, you will not be. If you take the fire one, you will be.
What?
The ice one gives you resistance to frost damage.
Frost friend, you have resistance to fire damage.
Oh, I misread that. Never mind.
Fire's friend, you're resistant to cold damage.
I
Sure.
say Cal just should take it, just in case he's ever in the middle of a fray and I can drop a fireball.
I will take it.
Okay. Cool.
How many items can you be attuned to? Like 3?
3.
3.
3.
Okay, well, I only have 2 so far. The sword and the cloak of protection, right? Does cloak require attunement? I'll have to look.
Cloak protection does require attunement.
Alright, so
Yeah,
that'll be
so
number
does
3
the
for
ring.
me.
As an action, you can touch yourself.
Can you unattune from items?
Yes, you can always choose to unattune from it. You also can't get the same benefit from the same thing twice, like you can't have 2 cloaks of protections or 2 rings of protection, or anything like that. 2 luck stones.
Can you have a cloak and a ring of protection?
Yes, those are 2 different items.
I mean,
Okay.
sort of.
If you go down, you don't need to go any further. You'll explore long enough. You know that hallway is blocked off at the end. It's kind of collapsed in on itself.
Well, Ryle's kind of interested in the architecture and all that. I mean, that was a pretty nice. Or the statues down below were very, very detailed, and the statue behind us was very well detailed. I had no idea where Veribrar and Caldris went, so I'm just going to kind of start looking around and seeing what's in these different rooms.
Okay.
Looking for them and just kind of doing a quick glance over before anything happens.
It's what I told you. It's just they're all look like bedrooms. Like if people came here to pray or do reverence, this is where they would stay. All of them are empty except for that one room that had the sack in it.
Okay. Can I use light twice? Like, can I use it on myself and have a light, or is it just one of those one things? You can only have one.
I think it's concentration.
The light spell? The light cantrip shouldn't require concentration. It's just a 1 hour debuff.
Yeah, it's just a 1 hour thing. I think I can.
Yeah, so you gotta cast as many times as you want.
Huh.
It just lasts for an hour.
You can't cast 1,000,000 of them. The spell ends if you cast it again.
That's what I was asking. Okay. I missed that.
Oh yeah, you say that. Okay, spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. So yeah, only one at a time.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to walk into these different rooms, looking around and observing everything.
Okay. Yep, I told you what to see.
Okay. And where did Caldris and Veribrar go?
Just down the hallway.
Well, he said
Which
we were
way?
done with that room, so I left that room.
Yeah. I mean, they went back to the other side now, I think.
There
Back by the statue.
was no more forward, right?
Yeah. You guys went down the hallway. They looked as you were examining the statue. They examined the rooms. They found the sack. They found the hallways collapsed at the end.
I will let you drag me back.
It's funny because
to
I can see
downstairs.
your light radius.
Right, because he has light. You just have dark vision.
I know.
Drag me away, oh dungeon
Next
master.
level, I get
Alice
even
guy.
more dark vision. Wah, wah, wah. Although I also become even harder to see in the darkness.
All right, give me a moment. I'll drag you guys back over to where you were.
Oh, wait, is this back or is that the other staircase?
It's the same staircase going up. It's just from different sides. There's stairs going up. And by the way, when you get around here, this black spot here is a statue of a stone giant.
That is.
That's the lady.
We don't
Isn't that
know
person,
where
the
you're
person
talking
casting the
about.
spell?
No, the cloud giant was downstairs. This is a stone giant. He's standing in the alcove. It's a life-size statue of a stone giant. Its arms are uplifted with hands outstretched and palms facing the west end of the hall, which is the direction you're heading.
Yes. Am I the only one heading this way?
So far,
Slowly. I'm slowly going that way, but I have light. I'm looking
ahead.
ahead. What's going on.
Cloak of Protection was jacking up my saving throws on my character sheet, so I had to delete it and then close my character sheet, reopen my character sheet so it was in the Roll20 window, and then drag a new cloak over. So
Ah, shoot, I have to do that now.
I'm just noticing that when they made the changes to the sheet, it mucked certain little math up.
Yeah, it's
I have a tendency to miss saving throws by 1 fucking point, so I want to make sure that if I have a Cloak of Protection, I get credit for my Cloak of Protection.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not messing with you when I'm moving my light. I was going to give you a torch. So, how is Harshnag feeling about this? I mean, so far when we've been going around seeing giants, almost every single one has done nothing but just attack us straight up. And here we're in a building and a temple that seems to be like, okay, all the giants that we've came across so far, except for Harshnag and the cloud giant whose name I can't remember, that you absolutely love playing, Ken, have all been pretty Zephyros have all been pretty bloodthirsty. And this temple seems to be giving off the vibe of there's a little bit more to the giants than that. So how does Harshnag seem to be reacting to all this?
Yeah, Harshnag he's feeling reverent. Harshnag has told you that, the giant gods do not demand the violence that has been perpetrated upon the small folk. He feels that his people should be more, all of their civilizations, and they had their turn, and their civilization fell in the war with the giants, thousands of years ago, millennia ago. Not all giants are bloodthirsty. Frost giants tend to be fairly violent, just because they're Vikings, basically. So he's, trying to protect the small folk against them. But he's feeling very reverent here. He, has great reverence for the giant gods, and he is, just, he's trying to. He's very hopeful that they can find a solution in the through the Oracle to ending the strife. He doesn't look forward to killing giants, but he'll do it if he has to.
Okay. All right, and I'm just slowly moving my character around. I have no idea where Verabrar and Caldris are going.
Okay, well, hold on, real quick.
Next to you, boss.
Verabrar just found a tunnel. The tunnel is going up into the mountain. The rest of you are just going through this bunch of rooms like it is below. This looks like a dormitory, basically, where all the giants may stay. Most of them don't look like they've been used in decades at the earliest.
Okay, now is this tunnel, is it little people size, or is this giant size?
They look natural, actually. It actually looks, they're about 10 feet high, they're 5 feet wide. Harshnag will not be able to fit into it. He doesn't know that they're here. He thinks that probably like an earthquake caused it to shift, which would also explain why the tunnel is collapsed below. So yeah, he can't venture in there with you. He'll be happy to wait here, take a nap on the bed, if you guys want to go explore the tunnel.
Now, does Harshnag need light?
If he does, he has a torch. I think he has dark vision, though.
Okay. You don't have to look it up. I was just going to help him out if he didn't have it. So we're not...
Verabrar.
Yeah?
Stop right there for a moment.
I'm stopped.
Okay, good. Up ahead of you...
I'm still being very sneaky, though, are I not? Well,
that's fine. You stepped into a trap, though.
Oh, that sucks.
So there's going to be a thunk up ahead of you. Everybody give me initiative.
Okay, where is this?
I don't think he's gonna be able to tell you because combat now in the dark.
I don't know. I just know that I was trying to stay like 30 feet behind you. I just don't know where you are.
Yeah, it's very difficult to stay 30 feet behind me when I run around.
Well, I mean, I was trying.
Thank you for your noble effort, but
I'm just... I don't know. I can't... I don't want to explore
I
the
was
map.
like, oh,
where
before we go down this cave, I should see if this hallway ends like the other. And it apparently does not. By the way,
Okay, did you go down the tunnel or did you not go out?
I
down the
ran
tunnel?
back and went down the hallway.
You went down the hallway.
Oh. Well, that explains why I'm exploring the tunnel for no fucking reason.
No, stay back where you were. Go back hallway. Don't be in the hallway.
I wasn't in the hallway. I was 130 feet down the tunnel.
Okay, where were you when he was exploring the hallway? Were you in the hallway with him?
He's probably in the
Caldrus
room.
was staying like 35 feet behind Verivar. I just when he picks up his token and he moves it, I can't see that basically.
Goes.
So once he moves his token, I have to play the game of drag my token into rooms until I find Verivar.
Gotcha. Verivar, you heard something up ahead of you.
I heard it go thunk.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to dash into this room.
Okay. Ryle, you see Verivar dash into a room to the side. Ryle.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on. Is there anything in particular you wish to do? You know your companions went into the hallway.
Do I know they went this way?
Yeah, you saw them pass by you.
Okay, I'm going to walk 30 feet that direction and try and figure out what the heck that loud noise was.
Okay.
And I guess I get to be about right here.
Well, give me a perception check, because you are 100. You're probably about 200 feet from the chunk, and you are inside a room. Okay, you would heard it. You are not sure, but you're not sure what that noise was.
Okay, I would have just walked that direction, so I'm just going to move 30 feet. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Caldrus, what do you see rolling towards you?
Okay.
Not what I wanted. God damn it. Where are you at? There you are. Is a massive stone boulder coming down the hallway, and I need you to give me a dexterity check.
Guys, remember when I told you Caldrus was getting crushed by a boulder this week? Like that.
That would be ridiculous if this is how you go. Which is possible.
DC's only 12.
I rolled a 10.
You might die right now.
Okay.
Nope, I
don't
rolled
know why
shit.
that was so funny to me.
You take 43 damage and you're knocked prone.
That could have very much, yes, killed you.
How does that make me feel?
Feel flat, basically. It gets down to about right there.
So
yes,
5 of those dice add up to 7.
Yeah. What's your total hit points, out of curiosity, Caldrus?
60 even.
60 even. So yeah, you've what you feel is annoyed at Veribar that he triggered a trap and then ducked out of the way and left you to be squished.
So, Volk, I like that me and you can both see the giant boulder now.
Yeah, you guys both. Yeah, Volk, it's your turn. What you see is a giant boulder rolling down the hallway.
But it's blocking the door.
Well,
Currently.
it's still rolling basically. So I mean, it's basically past you. So if you wanted to go in the hallway, you could. But it's because it rolls 200 feet around, so it's just That's how far 200 feet is. Just happens to be there, but it's still rolling. So like you step up to the doorway, and you're like, "Oh shit, a boulder!" And then it rolls past, and you can step down the hallway if you want to.
Gotcha. I guess I will about as far as I can move, and I'll just end my turn.
Okay. See, Caldris, how you doing?
Stand up.
Like, what was that, Volk?
I mean, is Cal just look like really messed up? Like,
Oh.
are you still moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I would not have been on your turn. I would have been laying flat. But shortly thereafter, I'm going to stand up, hacking and coughing, wheezing and spitting blood and probably teeth, and walk 15 feet.
I'm going to Misty Step right next to Caldris.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give him a potion. And I'm going to use my action to give him the potion.
Cool. Yep. So you got a flattened Caldris, broken bones lying on the ground. And you can give him that potion. That's 2d4 plus 2, I believe, for a regular potion.
Yeah, it's just a regular.
Can I opt not to drink the potion?
You can wave him away. If you don't think you need it, you can wave him away. And he can choose not to give it to you.
We need to save that for a more dire situation. I'll be all right. I think I only broke like 3 ribs.
Okay.
All right. And as you wave him away, you stand up, bloodied and broken.
Did the boulder actually stop there?
No, it's still rolling. That's just as far as it can move on its turn.
I will use half movement to stand up, and I will use the other half movement to move 15 feet, and then I will use an action to dash for another 30 and run into the room with Verabrar.
Okay. Verabrar. Cal just didn't get all the way in time.
Nope. Sorry. Then Verabrar will feel very awkward and will run into this room across the hall.
Wow, there's a big fucking boulder.
I'm going to run to the door and stick my head outside and watch this boulder go by. I wonder what the hell just happened.
As you watch with your light, you'll see it go all the way down the hallway. And the stone giant statue, its hands will all of a sudden shoot forward and stop it. And then the statue will start pushing it 40 feet at a time up the hallway again. So it's starting to come back this way.
All right. I can't actually see that.
It's happening, though, for you. I'll say that even though you can't have the light, it's like you see the shadows as it starts rolling back up the hallway towards you.
I'm going to yell for some assistance breaking its arms.
Why would you want to do that? This is amazing.
I do like
so
that
the boulder rolls back down the hallway and then doesn't smush us ever again.
Well, just don't trigger the trap.
I do appreciate that you guys did detect magic on the statue above you, but not this one. Made me very happy. Because this one totally shines with magic.
Well, technically, it would still be going, but...
Does it still continue? Well, hold on, I thought that just was an action.
Yeah, but it lasts for like 10 minutes or something.
Okay, well, but you explored the whole downstairs...
Yeah.
The whole upstairs thing, so it's...
Yeah,
like
we didn't look at it.
Yeah. It does last 2 minutes, so good. Okay, I did not realize that. I'll keep that in mind for the future. But you didn't.
Well, no, we didn't say we looked at it, so I mean.
All right. So we're back to Volk. Volk, you can also see the shadows of the balls. It starts rolling slowly back up the hallway towards you.
Well, I probably should get out of the way of that. And I will end my turn.
All right. Caldris. You are in pain.
I will use an action to heal myself and end my turn and wait on the festivities out in the hallway.
Okay. If you guys are all just going to watch, you'll see the stone giant just push this ball up the hallway. It moves only 40 feet at a time, so it takes longer. But it'll eventually just plunge it back into the wall and then walk back to its spot and take up the same position. And Harshnag goes, this really is a place of wonder. Verabrar, you do remember where you stepped, and you think you probably shouldn't step there again.
Okay.
Can I like check that spot out and like get an idea what it looks like, so I can keep an eye out for those types of things?
You can give me if you're trained in Arcana, you can give me Arcana. You can cast Detect Magic. You can do an investigation check, whatever you want to try and do.
I'm not trained in Arcana, but I do have spells.
Sure then, okay. But investigation. So investigation, you don't see anything on the floor there.
I didn't roll it.
No. Somebody rolled a 15 investigation. Oh, I'm scrolled way up. Never mind. I lied. Okay, you don't detect magic with that roll.
Okay. Now I will investigate it for a non-magical trap type thing.
Don't see anything.
Okay. I just won't step there.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend that everybody else hides in the rooms while I try to navigate up the hallway without blowing people's heads off the rocks.
Okay, when he says that, I'm going to go back into this other room here and think about whether I want to go in this crack here or not.
Okay.
Once everybody's in there, I'm going to continue up the hallway, trying to be more careful.
Okay. Give me a roll for your initiative to see if you get to go before the stone does or not.
So I am going to trigger the trap.
Yep. Okay. Give me a dexterity save.
I get advantage on initiative rolls, so I guess a 19.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you hear the chunk again.
And in this room we go.
Okay. And you see the ball again. You guys see the boulder just go down the hall, and the giant statue pushes it back up the hall again.
All right. As soon as it goes past me, I'm gonna like run up the hallway, like checking all the rooms.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
I'm not at all encouraging this type of behavior, but have you considered setting off the trap and then checking where the boulder comes from to see if there's anything cool back there?
It seems to actually just phase out of the wall.
Oh, okay.
All right. Give me a D100. Okay.
You're kidding.
Not bad though. You in one of the rooms there towards the end, you do find a small cabinet, like a wardrobe. Inside the wardrobe, there is a potion hidden under some rags.
All right. And then now I'm gonna dash back down to the room where they're all at.
Okay.
All right,
when you dash back down, you need to give me another initiative roll.
Even if I never stop running and I'm just dashing the whole time.
When you enter that, there's a square. If you enter, you've got to give me. It triggers the stone coming down. So you guys got to see if you move quicker than the stone.
What's the stone's dex mod?
That's what I'm checking to see if it has anything. It just says on initiative count 15. Roll me one more and see if you get above or below that 15.
God damn it.
Is that really fairly? You do the initiative out of 4.
And I've been running the whole time. Like,
You have
the
been
goal
running.
is run, sprint down the hallway back into the room.
Okay.
Like, would ever stop it.
Give me a dexterity save. It's either for half or for none.
Okay. Just to make sure it's counted right.
Okay. You just made it. So you are... The stone, like, tears at your cloak as it passes by.
Hey.
Calder's just like standing there, like
Scoot.
bent half over with his hands on his knees, and like looks up as Verbar enters the room just in time. And then I look back at the floor.
Everybody's going to smile and leave a half wave, and then feel awkward again, and run back to the room with the cave.
All right. So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry.
So, Verbar,
Yes.
you should come back to me.
Yes. What does this do?
This seems like it will be pretty useful for this situation.
That is super useful. Assuming you mean... Wait, is it? Yeah, it's only one of them. Okay.
Yeah, it's just one.
I'm assuming you mean Cat's Grace.
That is what I think. I mean, I don't know what just happened. All I saw was a whole bunch of stones rolling down this hallway. But I would guess that giving you Cat's Grace would be a good idea.
Well, I think I'm done with the stones for now. I did search all the rooms. I found this mysterious potion. I will show you the mysterious potion.
Okay.
And let Volk identify it, I guess, because he's a wizard, and we have one of those now.
Yes, you do. Volk, you can either give me an Arcana check to see if I can identify it, or you can cast Detect Magic and identify it guaranteed.
Well then.
Slaughter that.
Volk, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I rolled Arcana.
Oh, you rolled Arcana. Okay, I was scrolling up. Oh yeah, that is a potion of greater healing. It is 44 plus 4 healing, if you need it.
Nice. I'll get that to one of the tanks, whoever wants it.
The last time y'all gave me potions, I forgot I had them at critical points.
This is true.
Guess we know what that means. Potion is yours.
All right, Veribra, if you would tell me about traps and all this stuff. All right, so we know this place is trapped now. I would offer to cast Enhance Ability on you and give you advantage on Dex checks.
I'm going to tell you to not turn left as we leave the room.
Okay. So I really want to investigate what is going on in this little area over here, but I don't want to walk in there.
Yes, I'm all about doing that, and I will totally walk up that.
Well, I was going to say I have Socrates. Okay, I'm gonna tell Socrates that I want him to investigate what is in this tunnel and see if it is safe. So I'm going to send him down this dark tunnel, which I can't see.
Okay, very good. Let's see here. Oh, stop that. Does the Raven have dark vision?
I hope so. Okay, they don't. Okay, never mind.
Okay. He flies up and bonks into a wall.
All right, I was probably watching through his eyes and completely forgot that he did not have dark vision. So, yeah, I'm going to have Socrates come back to me.
Okay.
Okay. So I really want to go down this hallway. I don't want to go down it myself. Do we have a volunteer?
Calders will go down the hallway.
Okay.
Does Caldress want to be invisible when he goes down the hallway?
I think it's the invisibility won't really help with my disadvantage on all things stealthy. And hallway would help echo my noise, and I couldn't get away from whatever it was going to be anyway. So I'll try my chances and save invisibility for a more useful situation.
Okay. You go down the tunnel. It is rough hewn. There isn't much snow. It's a little too far from the outside for that, although it is very cold. There is a bit of a breeze blowing, so you think it probably opens to the outside somewhere.
I'll not go too far unless they start coming with. Are you guys going to come with at any point?
I'm right behind
Well-
you, dude.
Oh, actually, I apologize. The floors are actually icy and uneven, so it is difficult terrain, so your speed is slowed.
Okay, so I'm almost completely blind in here. I have a 40-foot radius where I can see things. How much of this temple will be explored?
From what you can tell, you've explored everything you can easily find except for this. Who is that rushed forward all the way forward there? Hold on.
That's Caldress.
All right, Galdus, hold up a sec. Go back a little bit, please. So yeah, you've been exploring over here in this side for a couple hours now. I mean, it's not that much stuff, but it's a lot of spaces because it's so big. But this seems to be the last thing to explore that you can tell.
Okay, then once I see Caldress start walking through, and it seems like it's okay, so I'm going to start following.
Okay, you guys continue down the hallway. You guys, Caldress and Verabrar are both down a ways if you guys want to go and catch up.
Okay, then my golems and everything are with me, but I'm leaving them back there because this is a narrow hallway, and I don't want to drag them like I've been doing.
Okay. Very good. So yeah, you guys continue on down the hallway.
We come to a fork, and
You come to a fork, and when you do, let's see here. One moment. As you come out of the dark, as you approach the thing, everybody give me perception checks, please. Ooh. All right, we need to roll initiative. However, you are very surprised when a quadre of giant furry spiders descend upon you. So they're going to get a surprise round on you. Because none of you rolled well on the perceptions.
Is this an open area, or is it a fork?
It is a fork. There's the tunnel you came down, there's a tunnel to the south, and a tunnel to the east and to the west, actually, but yeah. Up and down. And these guys are like hanging on the walls and, threateningly. And all of them will use their web attack. This is each on one creature, so you're each going to need to give me a... Oh, that's just a range attack. Never mind. So we'll go I can't see.
Me neither.
Right. I guess we'll go Verabrar first.
Huh. What are they doing to Verber?
Everybody's getting a shot with webs, and they're going to try and bind you to place with their webbing. So 15 Verabrar.
Does not hit.
Okay. Next one will be Caldrus. Oh, Caldrus, you are bound in the web. You are restrained. You take 1 cold damage on each of your turn, and you are restrained.
Okay.
Next we'll go Ryle. Ryle, same for you. I assume 19. Well, does 19 hit your AC?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
I have 21.
All right. Volk, you are also restrained by the webbing, and you'll take 1 on the start of your turn.
Okay.
All these things are in range of you guys. They're spread out a bit because they're so big, but they are all like somewhere on the walls around you. Verabrar, it is your turn.
Okay, I can't see them like at all because the walls don't let light through at all.
Okay, but just trust me that they're there.
How many are there? Are there
4. 4 of them.
This one does.
You're in like melee range of 1 right next to you.
You're in melee range of all of them. You can easily get to any of them. They're very big
Okay.
and the tunnels are very small, but they're spiders, so they can squeeze.
Then I will just make a melee attack against this one.
Okay.
No, not that one. Sorry, the one that's kind of like right above in the middle of us.
Okay.
To the right.
Give me your attack rolls. That hits.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll say you get sneak attack as your adjacent, so that's 20 damage. All right. It is bloodied.
These aren't
but it's
demons or devils.
They're not demons or devils. They're just monstrosities. But you still do the 20 damage. It is bloodied.
Nice.
First spider. Let's see. I know Verabrar. Oh, this is not Verabrar. I know who lost. It was Caldrus and it was Volk who failed the sails, right? All right. So Caldrus, you'll get this first attack. It has advantage on you.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Yep.
So that's 16 piercing damage. And I need you to give me a con save, please.
Nine.
So you also take 6 poison damage. Volk. Let's see. You're restrained. Restrained means...
Restrained creatures' speed is 0. Attacks against it have advantage. Its attacks have disadvantage. It has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Thank you very much. All right. So if you have a spell that can do a save that it can afflict, it's not going to make a difference. You can do a strength check to try and break the web. You are not poisoned, Caldrus, until you get reduced to 0 hit points.
Can I just cast Fireball?
Absolutely. Although it will affect everybody in this area.
Yep. I'll just burn the web off everybody.
Okay. Everybody
I
give me
know
like...
we take a little bit of damage.
Yep.
Like, I'm saying, can I cast Fireball? I wouldn't be able to cast it without hitting everybody, right?
No, you're gonna hit all of your guys. You're gonna hit all the spiders. You're gonna burn off all the webs. It's gonna hit
No,
everything.
I don't want to do that. I'll just cast a Firebolt at the web.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely shoot a firebolt at the web. It's vulnerable to fire damage. I'll just go. It only has 5 hit points. Yeah, it's fine. You burn off the fire. You burn off your webbing.
Wouldn't it ignite the entire webbing?
Give me an attack, I guess, and we'll see if it does enough to burn off. You'll need to do 10 damage to burn both of them. So we'll see what hits.
Okay.
Give me a damage roll. You're definitely burning off yours. We'll see if it burns off yours and Caldrus's.
So no.
Aren't they vulnerable to fire damage? So they take extra.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it doesn't because it is vulnerable, so it's doubled. So it took 18. So that's fine. Yep. You burn off. You hit it right in the right spot to burn off both webs. So you and Caldus are both free.
And I will use Misty Step if I can.
Yes, because Firebolt is a cantrip, so you can.
Just to move a little bit back.
Okay. So you get out of the range of the spiders.
I'm done.
All right. Spider is annoyed that nobody is wrapped up in the webbing. Let's see if he recharges now. Nope. So there's 3 of you there now. I guess we'll go Verabrar 1, Caldris 2, Ryle 3. Ryle.
Okay.
No. Not even close. And Caldris, you're free of the webbing.
I'm gonna attack the top one in front of me.
Okay. And no. Does not hit. That hits. Alright. Stab into it, it squeals in pain. This guy, 3 of you, same numbers. This one will go for Verabrar. Also needs to try and recharge. Ooh, this one does recharge. So it will shoot its web at Verabrar.
Did you set one of my token radials to be my lay on hands quantity?
I did. I'll tell you which one in a moment. Verabrar, you are wrapped up in the webbing.
No, it's fine. I figured it out. I was just confused.
Yeah, your red one is your lay on hands.
I did not know that.
Ryle.
Okay. I'm going to get my bearings, and I'm going to attack this spider that I can barely see in front of me, and I'm going to yell at my golems to attack as well.
Okay.
Are they close enough to where they can shoot bows at it, or I mean, are they far enough away that they can shoot bows at it?
No, they're within melee of all these things. They're skittering all around you on the ceilings and the walls, so you're gonna do melee with them.
Okay, then I'll have them pull out their swords instead of their bows and attack. So I'm going to hit it with Booming Blade.
Nope, that misses.
All right, did any of those hit?
The 17 hits. That was pretty impressive. That's old school. That one is enough to kill it. So one of the golem short stars strikes through, and that kills it.
All right, and that's all I can do. I'm going to turn around and tell the golems to attack and to guard Volk, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. This last one could not recharge his web, but he is going to attack Verabrar. Verabrar, you are bound, right?
Apparently.
Okay, so he gets advantage on that attack. That will be a hit. So you take 6 piercing, and please give me a con save.
If I absorb the piercing, does he still have to make the con?
That is a good question. I'll say you can absorb all of the damage if you want to, but you would have to absorb. Let me read that description real quick. Hold on. Does it say just physical damage? How does that work?
Are you asking?
I was asking.
If it's a shield and it like literally blocks the fangs, then I wouldn't be hit by them to take poison damage. But I don't know.
It says it just takes damage, so you use your warrant to absorb that damage. So it will be everything. So it's 6 piercing. You made that save. So it's going to be another 2. So it's 8 damage you can absorb for him if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, thank you.
You feel the fangs pierce in you, but your wizard friend sucks away the damage. And Verabrar.
Which one just hit me?
The one that just hit you is this one.
Whichever one it is, I want to try to attack that one.
Okay.
Damn it, disadvantage.
Disadvantage does not hit. Nope. This one will also attack Verabrar. 15 does not hit, I assume, right, Verabrar?
Nope.
Okay. Volk.
I'm gonna walk up so I can see.
From where you are, you can see at least a few of them.
I see 3 of them, I think.
Yeah, from there, if you walk up a bit, you can see all 3 of them. Yeah,
Is there only 3?
There's only 3 left.
Okay. I'm gonna cast slow on all of them.
Okay. What's that save for them?
Mine is a 15.
Right, so wisdom save. Wisdom save. They all fail.
I'm done.
Okay. -2 to AC. And dex saves and can't use reactions. Cool. Calders.
Swing at it with my sword.
Okay. Do you care which one? There's one that's been attacked previously.
The one that I previously attacked, I continue to attack.
Okay. That will hit. That will with slow that will hit. And that'll kill it. So that time you swing your sword into it a few times and it falls to the ground. Legs all curled up like spiders do. If it recharges that web. Nope. So this one will attack Verabrar as well. Disadvantage.
Is recharging its web a bonus action?
It is not. It is just a default part of their thing. So no advantage because it has disadvantage and you have disadvantage, so it's the same. Misses. Ryle. Oh, but he gets a wisdom save, right? Yeah. Ryle, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to turn around for the one I killed and swipe at this next one here. And order the golems to keep on attacking.
Okay. All right. All the last 4 hit.
Okay, so 2, 7, 10, and 14.
So 24. All right. It squeals in agony, but just barely holds on. This guy will try to attack Verabrar. Nope. I'm rolling hot tonight. And he will try and make his wisdom save. Nope. Verabrar. Oh, by the way, Verabrar, at the start of your turn, you take 1 point cold damage for being wrapped up in the the web.
I can't. I'm resistant to cold damage. It doesn't matter because it's only 1 point, isn't it?
Yep. You're fine.
If it's 1 point, does it still round down?
Yeah, you're done. If you're resistant to it, I'm not going to make you take 1 point of damage. You're fine.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to attack that one on the right then.
Okay. That's a hit. All right. Yep. It had 2 hit points left. You did it for 23. Is there anything particularly wish to happen to this thing? As you hit it for 10 times its remaining health?
Yeah, we would like to remove all of its legs.
All right. Somehow with your rapier, you managed to slice off all of his legs. Congratulations. You've done something physically impossible.
I'm fine skewering them and pulling them off. That's cool too.
All right. Volk.
I'm just gonna walk up to the last one and How is this one the bloodied one? No, this one's not the bloodied one.
No,
right?
this one has not been touched yet.
Okay, my bad. Never mind. I thought it was almost dead. I'm just gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. That'll hit. And it is bloodied.
I'm done.
All right. Caldus.
I do that.
All right. That is a hit for 8 damage. That's 2 hits. So yes, that is. You manage to slice that thing into pieces as well, and it goes down.
Gentlemen,
Well, that was dramatic.
I could use a rest.
Yeah, you guys can break. Now that you're out of combat, you can break Caldus. That was Veribar free of his webbing.
You said I felt cold air down here?
You feel a breeze. There's a breeze coming down from somewhere deeper in the cavern. Actually, from where you are currently, it seems to be coming from both directions. So you think there's probably more. Well, give me a survival check. We'll see if you can tell. Yeah, you have no idea. There's a bit of a breeze. It's coming from both directions.
I'm going to default to you on this one, Veribar. Which direction do you think we should head?
Veribar is going to very obviously flip a coin. Down. Left.
Okay.
How do directions work?
You guys can continue on downward.
Hope you still have your coin out.
Veribar will walk right up. And
Okay.
he'll flip his coin again.
Well, as you flip a coin, give me a perception check as you look up on the walls.
We can't all roll that badly again, can we? Yeah. Veribar had him clocked.
Yep. Actually, it looks like everybody except Caldus this time sees the spiders. And we'll need to roll initiative again.
Fucking Christ, Caldus.
Okay, are there any signs that this is a spider den or something?
The only sign that there's a spider den is the fact that you keep running into giant spiders.
Okay.
But that's a big hint.
Yeah, it's a pretty good indication. Okay, I'm not going to have my golems on the on here just because I have to go through and delete them, and they don't actually show up. So they're all here if you want to attack them. I'd rather you not, though.
The spiders don't have any interest in things they can't eat, so they're not going to bother with that, generally. All right. Ryle, your first act.
Okay, I'm going to look up and say, God damn it, more spiders. Where do these things keep coming from? And where have you led us? So I'm going to try and hit one with Booming Blade and miss horribly. And then I am going... Wait.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? All right, look at the roll. It says 20 plus 3 whiz plus 3 prof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is rolling the wrong attack roll.
Does it not roll off your wisdom?
No, it rolls off strength.
Oh, okay.
It'd only be a 10, so I mean, it's not going to matter. But
okay, we'll try and fix it later. Just remember when you roll that, you have to add +1 to your number.
Well, I fixed it.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to have the golems start attacking this thing too, and I'm going to yell at them to attack and to guard Volk.
Okay. 1 hits.
Okay. So 5 damage.
All right, the one next to you, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, very good. That was Volk. Was it Ryle, rather? Verabrar.
Is that one that he hit in range of me?
We'll say they're all in range of it, because again, these are giant creatures.
Okay.
That is a hit.
And that's the same one that he had already hit the once.
Yep. Very good. It is extraordinarily bloody, but still holding on. All right, this first guy is going to try and, let's see. Who is he going to spit webbing at? At Ryle.
Okay, I've got a 21 to AC.
All right. Does not hit.
I'm good at dodging webs.
Volk.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the injured one.
Okay,
I mean, firebolt.
Yep, I figured. All right, yep. You burn it, you strike it right through its 8 beady eyes, and it falls to the ground. All righty. Second spider. This one's going to go for Verabrar. Yep, Verabrar, you are bound in ice again. In icy webs.
Great.
Caldrus.
Can I get past Verabrar?
Yeah, again, we're going to say that all these things are up on the walls scuttering around, so you can hit any of them you want.
I'll talk to the northmost one.
Real quick, I don't interrupt, but
Mhm.
they're not using the web spell, but they're like throwing individual webs on people?
Yes, they have a web attack basically where they can just wrap you up in a web if it hits you. It's against your AC.
Gotcha.
I wish there was a web spell; it'd be much more effective. All right, so 19 damage. Very bloodied, but still up. This one is going to spit web at one of you. Oh, well, actually, Verabrar is already wrapped in web, so I guess it'll do another one. This was going for Caldrus. No, that's a crit fail. Ryle.
Okay. No one got wrapped up, did they?
Verabrar is wrapped up.
Okay. I'm going to order the golems to attempt to get him out of the webs. And if they succeed, to attack one of the remaining spiders. And I'm going to attack one of the remaining spiders. And miss.
Okay, so you were unable to break him out of that. The golems will be able to shoot. You're shooting at the same one Cal just shot at, or a different one?
I was attacking one of the spiders. I was trying to get the the golems to get him out of the web. So,
okay, so golem's trying to. So the first golem is able to break him out of the web.
Okay.
But if you have to give them all the same order, they'll just chop at the web and he'll be free.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay, very good. Verabrar, you are free.
Woo!
Your turn.
Good timing. I will attempt to stab the one that he just missed.
Okay. So again, do you want to attack one of the one that
He's already hurt slightly.
the one that's already hurt? Okay. Very good. Yep. And you're able to skewer that one, and it falls to the ground. And this guy's gonna get to go. Can he recharge his web? He cannot. Which of you 4 will he hit? Well, I'll say 1 to the 3, because Volk's staying back. So he's going to go for Ryle. That will hit. So Ryle, you take 6 piercing damage. Please give me a con save.
I'm gonna absorb it.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you, because that would have ended badly.
As much as I can. I can only absorb 10.
Okay. So it hit for 14. So your 10 go away. You take 4 damage, Ryle.
Okay.
All right. Volk.
I'm going to fire bolt it.
Okay. That burst the wall behind it, but does not go down. Caldrus.
Crit miss.
All right.
7.
Very good. Spider gets to go. Can he recharge? He cannot. He's going to try to attack Verabra. Verabra, what's your AC?
19.
That's a hit. Please give me a con save. Take a total of 21 damage.
What the shit?
Does that drop you to 0?
No.
Okay. Because if it drops you to 0, then you have the poison condition. Ryle.
Okay. I'm going to swing at him again and tell my golems to attack.
Okay. Hit.
Okay. So I do 17 damage, and the golems.
3 hits. It'll be dead.
Okay. So it's dead.
It's dead. Don't bother with damage. Verabrar.
I will attack the last one.
All right, that's a hit. That's enough to kill it. Just enough. So that was the one that also did that just bit you and pumped his poison into your vein.
Oh, good, because he can suck a dick. That's how you stab someone.
All right, where do you guys want to go?
The coin flips head down.
Okay. You can continue on downwards.
Perception check.
Okay. You can give me a perception check if you like. You don't see anything in this intersection. There does appear to be a bigger cavern down those hallways.
Down both hallways?
Well, definitely down this hallway.
Sure. We'll go this way.
Okay. As you approach down that tunnel, this egg-shaped chamber has a flat floor, which is normal terrain. A single column supports a domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. Curtains of icy webbing stretch from the column to the walls, creating an enclosure.
Is it like abnormally colder in here, or?
No, not necessarily. It's pretty chilly. There's still a breeze coming from back the way you came, so you feel like the entrance is somewhere back the other direction now, because it's coming from your back. You can all give me perception checks if you like.
So we found this chamber. We might as well explore it.
Is it true?
Okay. Ryle and Volk, you both see, mixed in the web, look like some egg sacs as well as a giant spider queen.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, on your level. And you guys will need to roll initiative as you enter that chamber.
Stay classy, Caldrus.
At least he's consistent.
Well, that's not good.
All right. Spider queen. Well, Ryle, what's your dexterity mod?
14, so it'd be +2.
Okay, spider goes first then. The spider will. She's 20 feet up, above you guys because she's on the ceiling. She is going to, let's see, spit her web at somebody. Who's in front? She probably just do this for whoever in front. Ryle and Calge are both equally in front. Ryle, 1 or 2?
1.
All right, going to you. AC is 21, right?
Yep.
All right, it does not hit you.
All right.
All right, Ryle, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to dodge that web, and I'm going to charge forward to try and attack this this spider.
Okay, it's 20 feet up it's 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, never mind then. I'm going to have my golems line up. I'm going to yell at them to fire at the queen and to guard Volk. And I'm going to cast, or I'm going to get closer to it and cast Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. All right. Very good. All those hit.
Dang.
All right, so we got 4, 8, 12, 17. All right, it is extraordinarily bloody, but it is still up. Verabrar. You hear the sounds of combat coming from somewhere bad.
Oh, it is my turn finally. Not used to being so late in combat. I will move forward and investigate this room. And upon seeing the Spider Queen so high up, I will pull out my bow.
Okay.
Yeah. I will use hide as a bonus action, trying to hide behind the webs and such.
Okay. Are you going to give me an attack roll first?
No, I was doing stealth first.
Oh,
So
okay.
So I could get bonus action, or so I could get sneak attack on this longbow attack.
Gotcha. So yes, you can. That does count. So you can do that. All right, hits. All right. It pierces his abdomen. It falls to the ground. As it falls, what comes with it is the egg sacs, which hit the ground and split, and a swarm of baby spiders pops out of it.
Fireball, Volk! Fireball!
Volk.
I'm gonna do fireball. Wait, won't I hit everybody?
20 feet. 20. If you cast it in the back against the back wall there, the only person who you would hit would be you can cast it so you wouldn't hit anybody at all.
And I have fire resistance, so if that helps.
That's gonna happen.
Okay. How much damage did it do? Pretty good. Well, if it makes.
Oh my god.
Huh. I really would figure these guys would have got an advantage on dexterity checks since it's a bunch of little creatures, but I guess not. All right. And it failed, and they will go up and fire. You hear all kinds of little screeches as these things, or they just actually hear pops as their exoskeletons just pop. And there is a smell of charred spiders on the air.
That is both super accurate and highly.
All right. When you guys are rolling your perception checks earlier, who rolled the best on there? Ryle, you did see some stuff kind of piled up underneath the spider.
Okay, I would have gone to check this thing out because obviously this is the queen, and I would want to go look at what was in this chamber.
Okay.
So you say I found something that was under it?
Yeah. There's a potion of some sort, and a warhammer with a massive sapphire set into the end of the haft.
Okay, I'm going to pick up this warhammer, and I'm going to take a look at it. Can I notice anything about it?
Give me an investigation check. It looks like just a kind of ceremonial warhammer. It's balanced for combat. You can definitely use it to hit somebody. You don't think it's there's no like ruins or anything to make it look magical. The sapphire is massive. You think it's probably worth several hundred gold at the minimum.
All right, I'm going to show everybody.
Also,
Go ahead.
the potion is frozen.
Potion is frozen?
Yeah, it's cold as fuck in here.
Okay, then I'm going to take the potion, and I'm going to put it in my pack, and I'm going to take this warhammer, show it to everybody. Say, look, I found this. I'm not sure. I don't think it's magical, but it could be worth something. I think we'll have to check it out next time we're in town.
Show.
So, is there anything else in this room?
Just the spider corpse. Spider corpse. Can't do anything as spider corpse does.
Well, I think we cleaned out the queen. Maybe that means there won't be any more spiders here.
I would like to take her fangs.
Okay, you have 2 spider fangs. Spider fangs. Spider fangs.
All right. I'm not sure why you took those fangs, but okay. Do the rest of the is there any more sacks in here, or is it just the one that was on that spider?
There were several sacks that all exploded. That's why there was a swarm of little baby spiders.
Okay, because I was going to burn them, but
yes,
in that case,
the fireball incinerated all.
Okay, they're already burned.
Yep.
Well, I guess we should continue on.
I guess.
Unless you guys want to take a rest.
I wouldn't be opposed to a rest, but I don't need one.
Caldus, didn't you say you needed one earlier?
Yeah, he just typed it again.
Okay.
Okay. You guys go ahead and take a rest. I'm going to grab another beer. I'll be right back. We can go. Let's all take a 5-minute break real quick. We can go in for about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a short rest?
Yeah.
I guess I'll ritually cast. So, how long is a long rest or a short rest?
1 hour.
Okay. Then I will ritually cast Skywrite 6 times.
What are you skywriting?
I'm just casting abjuration spells ritually so I can get my shield back during a short rest.
Gotcha.
Okay, if you're back, while we're taking this rest, I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to convert 100 gold into iron.
Okay.
The exact opposite of what most alchemists usually do.
Yep. Okay, so you have 100 gold worth. I assume it makes it 100 gold worth of iron.
Yep.
Now, you're aware that that's a massive hunk of fucking iron, right?
Yep.
Are you going to have Cal just carry it for you?
Man, I can carry that.
That's true. I guess you got your
I got-
gauntlets. You got your magic gauntlets.
All right. I imagine. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a set of plate mail out of iron, using fabric or iron or steel or however you want to say it, using the fabricate spell. If I was going to do that, how much iron would I need? Would I need the full 1,500 or however much it is to make plate mail, or would I need like extra?
Let me read the spell. I'm not familiar with fabricate.
Fabricate, all it does is it just makes things. It's crafting rules.
I figured that. Convert raw materials into products of the same material. Well, you'll need steel to make plate mail. I mean, you can make plate out of iron, but it's not going to be very effective. Iron's very brittle.
Okay, well, I'll make steel then instead of iron.
Okay, so you can, with your channel divinity, you can make it into the gold into any material you want, any metal.
Yeah, or
Okay.
anything that's not magical.
Gotcha. Okay, so yes, you can make it into steel in that point. So yeah, you'll just need to do that until you get the gold plate mail's worth of steel.
So would I need half the amount to craft it, or would I need to make the full amount?
I'm back.
Nobody cares.
Ouch.
Fabricate. Choose material and probably raw materials. You also can't use it to create items that ordinarily require a high degree of craftsmanship, so jewelry, weapons, glass, or armor, unless you have proficiency in those artisan tools. I assume you have proficiency in, like, smith's tools?
Man, I'm a forge cleric. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I do.
I'll say you'll need 2/3 of the gold.
Well, see, I was looking around. I know that what's his name? Gothic was trying to make some last campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have to use half, or was it 2/3 for him too?
Well, I think he didn't need all the material. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do know he needed the whole amount. He needed a certain amount of I think it said he needed 1,000 gold worth of iron or steel, and then he was paying the guy to do it himself or to rent it. But Matt, was it 1,000 gold worth of steel you needed?
I don't remember. I remember I was going to leave it with him, and then I was like, yeah, but we'll never come back. And I ended up just carrying it around with me for so long.
Hold on, for some reason I'm thinking it's half. Let me see if I'm figuring out something wrong.
Half could be right. I don't know.
All right, we'll say half, because you're going to get it anyway. It's just a matter of time until you channel divinity at all. So we'll say 750 gold worth of steel. So after seven uses of channel divinity.
Now I'm just trying to figure out where I came up with half. So
it's fine. It's not, because it's just a matter of time. This is not a matter of resources, because you're going to magic it all. What are you identifying, Volk? Okay, Warhammer is not magical.
Oh, you said that, didn't you?
Well, you said you didn't think it was. It's good to check. But Warhammer not magical. If you do that same thing on the potion, it is a potion of climbing.
Okay.
It is frozen, so you'll either have to eat it or you'll have to melt it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and say when you do identify the fact that the gem at the end of it is worth 1,000 gold. So, Warhammer, very nice. Gem on the end, super valuable. Massive fucking gem. So some poor adventurer came in here and met his end, but he had a very nice hammer. So he's probably a noble and kind of a dumbass. Hunter, is everything all right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you just said you had some real life shit going down, so I was making sure you're all cool.
Yeah. Jerk, I put that in Discord so it wasn't on a stream.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just doing it because we were talking.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I looked it up. In the PHP, on page 187, it says to craft things, you have to have half the total value in materials.
Okay.
Or raw materials. So that's where I got it.
Okay, very good. So half is good. So 750 gold worth of steel. So 7 charges of your channel divinity.
Yep. And I really wish I had thought of this while we took like a week's worth of downtime.
Right.
Okay then. I've rested up. I've converted my gold to steel. And I'm ready to go.
All right. Very good. Do you guys want to continue exploring the tunnels, or are you just going to say fuck it and go back to the temple?
I was exploring the tunnels. I went north at the last fork. We went south at.
I got you. I'll move the other guys over there. Over there. Breeze is getting stronger as you have this direction.
Can I tell left or right on the breeze? I'm assuming left.
Breeze is coming from the left.
Does spider apocalypse happen?
No, I'm not gonna. Technically, yes. I'm not gonna make you guys fight a bunch of low-level spiders again that you've already killed a couple times. If you had not found the queen, you would have. So you come out on the mountainside. It's daylight, so you can see 1,000 feet away, half a mile away, a quarter mile away, whatever it is. The entrance to the temple on the side of the mountain. You're kind of on a ledge on the mountainside. Actually, I'm sorry, you're down, so you're looking up the mountain, and you can see the causeway above you. About 500 feet away.
Okay, I'm still completely blind in this area. Where did we go?
Oh, found the cart.
Okay, hold on, Volk. Hold on, Caldus, rather. Why did I say Volk? Where the fuck are we?
I have a tiny sight bubble, so I had to allow myself to see that 1,000 feet you were telling me to see.
Hold on. Let me make a light source because this is daylight out. It's fine. Okay, so you should now be able to see everything out there. So you can see you're on the side of the mountain. There's layers, there's ledges you can creep along, and up above you, you can see the causeway. So you can take time to use mountain climbing gear and climb the mountain if you want, or you can just go the easy way that you've already found.
Yep, we head back into the temple.
Okay. When you go the north way there, looks like there is a natural cave with a 30-foot high ceiling, with a flat floor, lots of spider webs, just kind of all over the place.
Any non-natural stuff? Like, I don't see any boxes or signs of adventurers or...
Give me perception checks.
Any long swords with ornate giant diamonds?
Any more giant spiders?
You don't see any spiders in here. It looks like this is just kind of where they stick them. Some of they don't look like the egg sacs, but you do see some cocoons in there that look like they have some stuff in them. Volk, when you look a little closer at them, it looks like some of them have bodies in them.
No. Bodies.
Out of curiosity, I'm going to cut one. Or are they moving at all, or are they dead?
Without cutting them open, you can't tell.
Okay, I'm going to go up to one, and I don't really want to see what they look like on the inside, but I'm curious. So I'm going to command one of the golems to slowly cut away at the face area and see if whatever's in there is still alive.
Okay. So he cuts away the face area of the first one, and there it looks like a dwarf prospector who is very much dead. He's all desiccated, and his face is kind of like mummified. The second one has a mountain goat that's still kind of juicy but clearly dead. The third one is looks like one of the barbarian folk you've been fighting, a woman. She looks cold, but she looks like she is alive.
Oh well, I'm gonna free her.
Okay. You cut her free.
All right, I'm gonna free her, and I don't know if I have any spells that will warm her up.
Just kill her. She's a barbarian.
Well, yeah, but really?
No, don't do that. No, come on, don't do that. That's horrible.
You said warm her up. I got you, man.
Build a man a fire, he's warm for a day. Set a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life.
That's what I was thinking about. You beat me to it. Okay, I have a pair of traveler's clothes in my pack that I didn't realize I have. So I'm going to take those out, and I'm going to wrap the barbarian or I'm going to give her the clothes to put on. I assume they're bigger since I'm a big burly man and she's a woman. So I'm going to try and warm her up that way.
Okay. Yep, you're able to warm her up. She has 0 hit points, so she'll have to, but she is stable. So if you, heal her, she'll wake up, or if you give her, give her time, she'll rest eventually. Now that she's out of the cocoon, and she'll get consciousness when she does.
Okay, does anybody else have anything to heat her up, or they want to save her?
Well, she's safe now, so she's just unconscious.
Okay, well, I mean,
what's this fire thing? I can light fires.
Does prestidigitation warm stuff? I forget.
Non-living material.
Okay, like her clothes.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm gonna ignite the webbing.
Okay. Well, again, you guys within the clothing. You guys a lot of fire. She's warm. She's stable. You just have to.
I'm just not using a healing spell on her.
Right. If you don't want to use a healing spell, you have to wait for her to wake up naturally. But she is stable. You've stabilized her. She is safe.
I dump a potion down her throat.
Okay.
Who's that?
I have 8 of them.
Well, I'll use a healing spell then.
I'm never gonna get rid of those potions.
Well, I did. I mean, how many fucking potions do you have?
I had 4 potions of healing that I bought, and then I have a patch that has 4 potions of healing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the cloak. Okay, I was like, how many fucking potions of healing did you come across?
Yeah, I bought 4, and then I have a patch that has 4.
Save those for like mid-combat, or when party members are dead.
Because those don't refresh like spell slots do.
Well, don't you just gotta use one fucking pointed lay on hands? Or
I would. Oh wait, no, we rested. I have those back.
Did he come back on a short rest?
Wait, no. Long rest for lay on hand. No, I am still heavily wounded from, putting my ribs back in place and stuff. So I'm out of lay on hands because of the boulder trap.
I was so glad somebody failed that save.
Because I was concerned that the boulder trap would alert people, so I used all of my lay on hands because I was expecting like a fight after it.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'll use or I'll whisper a healing word and heal her for 4 HP. I'll save your cure wounds, Caldus.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. She wakes up. Now, real quick, who has that medallion the barbarian leader had?
Volk.
Volk.
The scrying one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you wearing it over your robes or under your robes?
Over my robes now.
Okay. She wakes up. She looks around her. She's very confused. She's all alert. She sees that, and she jumps up, and she tries to punch you in the face.
Okay.
Bearbar is going to make an effort to grab her.
Let her hit me in the face.
Whoa.
Okay.
Now, really, we just saved you from these spiders. And the first thing you do after we save you, clothe you, and heal you is punch your rescuers in the face.
Well, she assumes you killed her clan leader.
I did.
She assumes correctly.
And your friends.
So yeah, she tried to hit you. She misses. Did anyone try to restrain her in any way?
I will.
Yeah.
After she punches Volk in the face.
Okay, well, she missed Volk. She tried to punch him, but she did not hit. She's still weak.
Okay, well, I will restrain her and say what I just said.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Does that actually restrain her?
Normally it would not, but she is weak from the spider venom, so she will say that you don't have to make a roll for it.
If you can't restrain a half-dead girl.
Oh, with the fucking 0 persuasion check.
Yeah, she is not persuaded, though. So you have a woman with 4 hit points on her who is crazed with rage. And she is shouting at her in her own language. With
Does
that roll,
she
you're
speak
not...
any common languages?
Ryle's so ineffective at communicating, like trying to calm her, you have no idea whether or not it got through or not.
Can someone else try?
Yeah.
Get through to her?
Caldus is just gonna, blatantly
Someone
say...
who's maybe not holding her down.
Right. Caldus is gonna try to calm her down and say, look, we can talk about it later, or you can sit here in your spider cave and freeze, but you have 2 options. You can come with us, or you're on your own.
Okay, persuasion check.
Caldus is great at those.
Okay, she keeps fighting. She did clip when you were talking to her. She was listening to you, so she does appear to understand. But she also seems to have some sort of desire to defend her clan. Or maybe
lady.
Give me an insight check if you want.
Yeah, laugh it up.
We are the most insightful people in the world.
Can I roll insight, even though I royally screwed up that persuasion roll?
No, I think that you are just kind of slamming her against the ground and ineffectually.
Okay.
You should.
Why are you fighting us as you beat her up against the ground? Yeah, you guys don't get it. But yeah, so she is trying to scratch and claw free of Ryle. So yeah, you guys have a new friend.
I'm just gonna be like, look, lady, they attacked us. We defended ourselves. We bear you no ill will. So you can either chill, or we can leave you here, and you can wait for the spiders to come back.
Persuasion.
Caldus is going to say, I have to wonder how she even got...
I'm totally okay with us leaving her here, by the way, because we clearly cannot roll persuasion rolls.
Since she's acting... I'm sorry.
No worries, hold on. So she calms down for a moment, as though she is convinced.
Just so that she can lunge at Volk again.
Yeah. Well, not that time she's going to try and swing at Vera, but she's still unable to hit. But she surprised him, and he got a hand free and swung, but she's unable to make contact.
Alright, at this point I'm done. I'm going to let her go. Look, we freed you. We were trying to do a good deed. If all you're going to do is attack us, then just do what you want. I'm not even rolling persuasion. I'm just done.
If you guys throw her towards the
Yeah.
tunnel, she will scamper down the tunnel away from you.
That's what I was gonna say. We all kind of get on the eastern side, and then I have Ryle let her go, and I just give her kind of like a no, please, after you hand gesture toward the empty tunnel that we just came down that heads out the side of the mountain.
Okay. She will scamper off.
Oh,
Ryle, she took your clothes.
I know. Like the last time I give out my clothes to strangers.
Strange women in cocoons are not a form of a system of government.
Normally, Ryle, you go adventuring to get the clothes off the ladies.
Well, yet I don't have an answer to that.
All right, so you guys have explored the complex more or less. So you can head back to the main chamber. Harsh and I will be waiting for you. Like, oh, how did everything go in the tunnels?
Oh, real quick, did the dwarf have any? Was able to tell what clan he came from, or was all his stuff gone?
No, he looked like a prospector. He's a shield dwarf. So from up here in the north, but he has like a miner's pick. He's got a tattered fur cloak, so he's got like climbing gear and whatnot. But he's looked like a prospector who just wandered down the wrong tunnel.
Okay.
Harshnag,
we got attacked by spiders. We saved some woman who got who got taken out by the spiders. As soon as we free her, she attacks us.
He kind of laughs and says, "It's frost giants. A woman punches you in the face. It means she's interested in you."
Well, it's usually not how it goes with humans.
She was not interested.
She definitely wanted Volk.
Yeah, if that was the case, she would have been very interested in Volk.
She just
Volk,
wants him for his jewelry.
Volk, with your insight check, you think that might actually be true?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. So yeah, Harshnag's got a little fire going there in the chamber. If you guys want to chill out for the rest of the day, I don't know how often you do your channel divinity, Ryle.
I get it back every short rest, but since it takes a short rest, I would say I don't think that works that way.
Yeah, we'll say you can do it like 2 more times because it's halfway through the day. Anybody else have anything you wish to do this afternoon before you take a long rest?
Nope.
We have to take a long rest to go talk to the Oracle.
Yes.
Okay.
I attuned to the shard.
Okay.
I
Volk.
technically could have done that in the caves, but I have not said it aloud, so there it is.
Good. Very good. You are attuned.
No, I don't have nothing.
Don't have none. Verbar. Names. I'm terrible at names today for some reason. Like
I'm good.
You're good. Okay. So you guys wake up in the morning. Dawn came with rosy fingers, but you were inside a massive giant complex. You didn't see it. And you were able to pass through the portal into into here again. Is that everybody?
I'm still in the caves because I can't see anything.
Here, the room is here.
Well, yeah, but you're not there. You are. Hold on. All right. Algron's ghost greets you again. Says, "Oh, you're here to try again, are you? Went so well the first time. I'm sure you'll do better now." He's a very pleasant ghost.
How was your
I've got
day?
a question.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that the question? How was your day?
Please don't ask that question.
No. Okay, so Ryle, you weren't here previously. The only way that you can ask a question to the Oracle, the ghost is not the Oracle. The only way you ask a question to the oracle is by stepping into the circle and speaking in giant to the oracle. I'm chatting with the ghost and asking him how his eternal torment was for the last 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's not really a torment. I mean, it's kind of boring. I play tic-tac-toe with the oracle. He usually wins.
Strange game. The only winning move is to not play.
Well, it's the only thing we have. He doesn't have fingers to play checkers.
Could play hide and go seek.
He thinks about it for a second and says, good work.
Does anyone have
We
a
did-
deck
we-
of
we
cards?
He says again, the oracle doesn't have hands.
I'm not going to respond to that. Clearly,
Can't he just tell you his checkers moves? But anyway.
He tells you because of he only has 6 questions a day, so it's not quite enough time.
All right.
Where do you want to move? Where do you want to move?
Yeah,
Where do you want to
I'm
move?
sitting here imagining this guy forever now. 6 times
The
a day
longest
going.
game of checkers. You see over in the corner, there's like a checkers board.
All right, so guys, I think I have a question that we could ask the oracle.
What is your question to the oracle?
I'm going to tell you if you think this is a good idea or not. So we have 6 questions, right?
Is that one of your questions?
No, this is to you. I'm going to say, all right, here's the question. If the oracle was in our position, what question would the oracle, or what question would he ask the oracle? That would be the one question.
What kind of questions would an oracle ask? Would they even be of any interest to us? Although I am curious about that.
If the oracle was in our position, what would he ask the oracle?
Calders is gonna say, I don't know if that's one of the questions that works. Like, I'm new to this whole oracles and craziness, but I feel that somewhere out there that's in the same bucket of rules as asking a genie for more wishes. I mean, we can ask.
Hey man, in Aladdin, the oracle was one ruleless wish. Just.
Well, what are we going to lose? One question?
Go for it.
Is that your question?
Shoot.
I can't speak giant, so yes, that's my question.
I will ask the question.
Harshnag will look down at you guys and say, if you don't mind, I have a question I would like to ask the oracle.
By all
means, go ahead.
Okay. He will step into the circle and say, great oracle, where is King Hecaton that he has not fixed he has not taken control of his dominion?
I thought it was under the maelstrom.
Actually, she will say, Hecaton's whereabouts are beyond even my knowledge. And the giant is taken back by that.
Yeah, Calders will say aloud, does that mean he's not on this plane?
You asking the oracle that?
No, I'm asking Harshnag that.
Okay. Harshnag has no idea. It's like the oracle should know. So far as I know, the oracle could tell wherever he is. Maybe he is protected by. He looks over at Volk and says, "Didn't you say that medallion protects you from scrying? Perhaps it is the same sort of thing."
Well, then I've got it. We asked the oracle where the medallion that Hecaton is wearing is at. We asked the oracle where the guy where somebody that's within 150 feet of Hecaton is.
That's right. I mean, items that prevent scrying don't prevent scrying on the item.
We asked the oracle where the last person who saw Hecaton is.
Actually, that'd probably be.
That's a good one. That one is good.
Okay. Where the last person that spoke to him is, or who was the last person that saw him?
I was being an asshole.
Well, I don't tell me asshole questions. Ask me real questions.
That is a good question. I mean,
I think so too.
Okay, well then,
Where can we find the last person who saw Hecaton?
well, the last being who saw Hecaton.
Okay. If you ask the Oracle that, the last being who saw Hecaton that it can detect is a blue dragon named Imrith. And Harshnag will growl at that, because he does not like dragons. Because giants don't like dragons.
Giants don't like dragons.
Yeah, particularly chromatic dragons, but just giants in general don't generally get along. Giants and dragons.
Harshnag. All right, I don't know that about Harshnag. Do you have a history with this dragon, or do you know who this dragon is?
He does not know this dragon by name, but he does not like. He tells you that giants and dragons have fought many wars over the millennia, so they don't tend to like. He's not terribly fond of dragons in general. There are various metallic dragons he has individual relationships with, but colored dragons, chromatic dragons, are by and large universally evil, and he hates them.
I step into the circle and I ask the Oracle, where is the dragon Limrith?
That's an I, it's Imrith.
Oh.
It's capital I. He will say in Maelstrom.
I feel like we're going in circles. I already knew that Hecaton was under the Maelstrom.
Well, no, he does not know where. He told you that Imrith is in Maelstrom. He did not say that Hecaton was in Maelstrom.
No.
Yeah, we knew that Hecaton ruled.
We knew that Hecaton's court was under the Maelstrom.
Yeah, you do know. So you know the dragon is in the court. But Harshnag cannot be identified to be in the court.
That's because Harshnag's next to us.
Oh, not Hecaton, I meant. Shut
Okay,
up.
so Therabrar's question is more of like his personal backstory question.
Okay.
Yep.
So as long as we have enough questions left at the end of the useful ones, he will ask it.
I feel like we've gone in enough circles on the useful ones that we should
Volk,
now.
did you have? Well, I think Volk was popping up earlier. Volk, did you have a question that you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I can't speak giant though.
Okay. Well,
I mean, we can ask your question for you. Two of us speak giant.
I wanted to know what was at the ends of the tether that's pulling me in 6 different directions.
I will ask the Oracle about Volk's tether.
okay. The Oracle will tell you that the Frost Giants. What he actually says is Storvold, Jarl Storvold, the leader of the Ice Giants, wishes to bring about the age of everlasting ice by finding the Ring of Winter, which is owned by a human named Artis Climber. I'm sorry, Artis Simber. So now you know who you're looking for. Or who they're looking for.
Verabrar, your question.
My question is just, is there any way to save my family from my useless cousin? I don't need to be the Lord, but I know he cannot be.
Improv.
Indeed. Although I actually did have this planned into your backstory based on this.
Yeah.
Expose him as a member of the what the fuck was this thing called? Sorry, 1 second. Gotta look up the name of the cult.
Not Zendara?
Not Zentarum. I want to say it's the Order of the Kraken or something like that.
Is he from the Iron Islands?
Yes.
What is dead can never
Dude, the
die.
drowned priests are crazy.
Okay, he's going to tell you. He tells you the name of something. I got to look. I can't find the exact name, but he tells you the name of a cult that he belongs to that you need to expose him on to discredit him.
Excellent. That's actually a fantastic answer. Very happy with that. All right. Veribird is satisfied with the Oracle, and we'll thank him. Whatever.
Ryle, do you have a question?
Well,
can try and find it. And what is it? What is the metal you're looking for?
Adamantine.
well,
Yeah,
first
adamantine deposit.
first thing, do we know where the maelstrom is?
It's in the sea.
Somewhere in the sea, you don't have exact information for.
But we have a boat.
Right, and that's not a ask the Oracle kind of question. I feel like that's.
I will help you guys out a little bit. That is a very good question to ask the Oracle.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go with that then.
Is she gonna mark it on her map?
Well, hold on.
Might
I'm
move.
trying to discuss a couple things. So, the two questions I was wanting to find out. I don't know if y'all have already discussed this. I was wanting to know where the maelstrom is, and I was wanting to know. I don't think we've heard anything about the artist climber or the ring of everlasting ice. Do you think that the Oracle will be able to tell us that? I mean, I'm not sure if this is that was my two questions really. I'm probably gonna ask him where the maelstrom is. Is the maelstrom where there was a place I found out from the frost giants. This is the maelstrom is not the place where the frost giants are their home city, is it?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to ask. I would like to ask the Oracle where the maelstrom is,
Specifically.
and how we would get there.
Okay. King Hecaton's conch will take you there. The path you choose here will lead you to it. Conch, like a
Shell.
like a shell that you can, like a horn made of shell you can blow.
The conch is spoken.
Oh God. You said the path we take here. What was the last thing?
The path you choose here will lead you to it.
Calder says he's directing us to Ryle. What does that mean?
I don't know. How many? We have four more questions, or we have two more questions, right?
No.
Or is that how many questions do we have left?
We were up to 3, and then we did 2 personal questions, and that is number 6.
Okay. I can look at Harshnag. Do you have any idea what this King Hecaton's conch is?
He says that. Let's see if he has any. If he's not really a noble. Why don't you guys all give me Arcana checks, real quick?
Huh.
Harshnag's not terribly bright. So he doesn't know. Caldrus and Volk. You have both heard of magical items called Conks of Teleportation. They are ways of you can attune them to places, so it's very easy to get from one place to another.
It's because we're Harpers.
Very well could be.
Hmm.
It could be something Harper's used from time to time. So Harshnag, when he hears that, will say, perhaps we should ask where we can find these conches.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, that's the 6 questions. It looks like we're going to be here for another or a longer while.
Fast forward 24 hours. Oh, look, it's time to all the lights are lit up again.
Okay, I'm going to spend some time making some more steel.
Okay.
So I think
So
that's
you
400.
You can have everything at this point. You had 24 hours to fuck with it.
Okay, well then I'm going to cast Fabricate, and I'm going to make a nice set of plate mail with the symbol of Gond on the front, and hand it over to Caldris.
Okay. Caldus, you have plate mail.
Is it got your little +1 bonusy thingy on there, or is it just straight up plate mail?
Is someone snoring?
Someone is snoring.
Somebody is snoring.
I think that might be Mr. Volk.
I think it's
Nope. It's not
No?
me.
Huh?
I think it
Who's
might.
not talking? Everybody else is talking.
It's my bad.
I think you were snoring for a moment there. Ed is all right.
Maybe. I had a long
Okay.
day.
Everyone in this game except for myself has done it at some point.
Me, maybe more than others. Although, to be fair, it is the latest for us.
I was up at 4 watching the.
Oh, you got up to watch it live? Jesus.
Yeah.
You should...
My bad. Sorry.
All right.
I'm
That's
awake.
okay.
Oh, you're good, man.
It's good.
Okay. I'm going to do whatever it is that I do to give it the +1. So there you go.
Okay.
Congratulations on a nice set of armor. It has my mark on there, and it is adorned with a whole bunch of symbols of Gond. So I hope you don't have a god, because he's going to be angry.
I'm an atheist paladin, actually.
Well, now you're a paladin of Gond, or at least you look like one.
All right. So Verivar's got not Verivar. God damn it. Caldris has his plate mail, and I believe Ryle still has the breastplate +2.
I do.
Okay.
And
I chucked
I'm
the
going to be taking.
splint mail in the cart at the next convenience.
Okay.
You just give it back to me. It was my plate or my splint mail.
I didn't know if you felt like carrying it around the dungeon. Since we had 24 hours, I would have walked out to the cart.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, I'm taking that 750 gold out of the treasury. Are y'all okay with that?
Yeah, that's fun.
What's it for? The plate mail for Caldris?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Caldris was dying this session.
I mean, he survived so far.
Well, I mean, we can always just turn it back into gold, so we'll be
I'm
okay.
cool with it.
Or if he disappears, you can just use it.
Yep.
Doesn't plate mail still help you?
It does. All right, everything's updated. Okay, next question, or for the Oracle, I would like to know where King Hecaton's conch is.
Okay. When you ask that, it kind of flares in red anger, and says, "First, humans, first small folk, rather, you must prove yourselves. When human barbarians came to these lands, they fought our kind, stole our relics, buried them in the ground. The humans built altars to Uthgard, their god king, atop these relics, surrounding their altars with burial mounds. Go to these mounds, retrieve one or more of our lost relics, and bring them here as tribute. Do this, and your path will be made clear. The more relics you deliver, the more paths you will have to choose from. There are several evil giant lords. Stand ready to oppose you. Which one you approach remains to be seen."
Well, now we know what he means about the path.
Indeed.
And you said it was statues of...
There's a statue for each kind of giant in this room.
Right. but the burial mounds, the places where the stuff was buried.
Yeah, there are. So they said he's at Uthgar. There are Uthgarian barbarians. Those barbarians have been fighting.
Right.
And Harshnag can tell you that he has a general idea of where those mounds are. You actually have an idea for two of them. One for the clan that you guys befriended, and one for the wizard that asked you to go take care of, find something for him that you declined to do. Yeah. So there are two of them that you have an idea of where they are.
All right, I'm going to look at everybody and say, see, now this is why I didn't want to get that gold tooth for that wizard.
Yeah, this was totally the reason that you didn't feel like...
Of course. I mean, I think ahead.
All right, well, we have 5 more questions for today, and then we can head back towards Luskin and catch that on the way.
Yep.
Okay.
Can we ask where Artist Simber is?
Artist Simber is far to the south in the land of Cholt. The Jarl miscast his spell, and he is seeking all of Simber's relations.
Jarl's Storvald?
Yes. Scholt, you said?
Cholt.
Scholt.
Which those D&D nerds among you will know is the setting of the next adventure they published, which I can't think of the name of right now.
Correct.
So apparently the Frost Giant is just harassing random people who happen to be related to Artist Simber, which explains why the thing is dragging you in a dozen different directions.
Gotcha.
So the ice rune is linked to Artist. Okay.
I did terrible at keeping notes this session, so I'm making notes so that later when I do that thing, I can do that thing.
All right, do we have anything else pertinent you'd like to know?
Yes.
Okay, 4 questions.
Okay, so we know where, we know what we need to do now. We need to go to those mounds, find the treasures.
We know where 2 of them are, right? Can we ask where the other 4 are with our 4 remaining questions?
Harshnag tells you he has a general idea of towards them.
Okay, I have one more question. Okay, the Frost Giants, every Frost Giants we came across had one of those Voldnung, those homing devices, which
those are fire giants.
The fire giants, with which I can never remember how to pronounce the item.
Lodendad.
Yes, that. I am curious what they're searching for.
Okay. Duke Zalto wishes to rebuild a dragon-slaying colossus.
We've heard that name before. Where have I heard that name before?
I don't know. Where have you heard that name before?
I'm checking my notes. I should probably do that in between sessions, but whatever.
So I'm going to pull out what remains of that adamantine that I've got and look it over a bit. All right, I have one more question. Is this adamantine that I have a piece of this dragon slaying colossus?
Yes.
Well, it looks like we broke it and they can't rebuild it because we have part of one of their parts.
Okay. Well, we have a bit of it. I mean, do I remember? So that big piece of adamantine that we had. Now that I know that it was part of a construct, would I have any idea, or did we see enough of it to figure out what part of the construct it was?
No, it was just a fairly small chunk. Got it in the script.
Okay, so I made these other little constructs. I would know that just taking off a little chunk of it that I did would not affect the whole thing.
Yeah, there's usually a central core, and you've not found that. You don't know if they have or not.
Okay. All right, this piques my interest. I want to find it, or I want to figure out what this is. If y'all have any other questions to ask, give me. I'm trying to think of another question I want to ask.
Feel like it was Fire Giants and Iron Slag, Dugazalto?
That seems likely.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, if you like.
Even if it's not the best question.
Well, you can ask it to your companions, and they can, discuss it with you.
I want to ask the Oracle if he knows of an ornate chest worth $5,000 gold.
I don't have any other questions for him.
I would word it in a better way, because the answer to that question would be yes.
No, I ask where I can find one.
That's it.
Let's see. I would think about it. Let's see how we would ask this. Where would we be able to obtain a 5,000 gold chest without paying for it or killing someone? Does that sound like a good way?
Killing someone not necessarily completely off the table.
Okay, I don't want to kill anyone that doesn't deserve it.
I'm going to go ahead and
Sounds
say
bad.
5,000 gold is a better reason than some of the people we've killed.
It's true.
At that point, I'm going to dip out of this conversation at this point and think about what you just said.
Okay. That is an interesting question, if that's what you're going to ask them, if everybody's cool with that.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for you. I will come up with an answer and message you in Discord about it. You stumped me. Congratulations.
No,
At
it's
least
We take several more long rests here and just keep playing Stump the DM. Just
Where is the nearest boat? Where would be a great spot to start a new Harper outpost?
what's the best sledding space?
Yes, I'm not going to just tell you. The Oracle will tell you. I didn't think you were going to ask the Oracle. Also, that wasn't about the chest. That was about what the cloud giant castles are made of. You still haven't asked me that question.
Oh, give me the next question.
Well, regardless, I think that's 6, isn't it?
I think they had one more. I don't know.
I think because we did another day, we have like 1 or 2 more, maybe.
Okay, we'll say you have one more because you've asked several questions.
Last question, and I'm calling it a night.
Okay. Do you ask about the cloud castle, or something else you want to ask?
That's fine with me. I don't. All my questions have been asked, so.
I just want to get to the cloud castle.
Okay. Well, the Oracle's already told you she's not going to tell you how to get to anything interesting until you bring her the items.
Got you. I'm not asking that. I'm gonna let Ryle make the last call.
Cool. Matt, it's the Kraken Society, by the way.
The Kraken Society.
Yep.
Okay. Honestly, I would like to ask him a personal question as well. But I'm gonna have to think of how I want to do this. Basically, I like that I'm making constructs here. I would like to get better at it. but I don't know how to phrase a question. So let me think on it, and I'll.
Well, you guys
come
will be
up
coming.
with some-
You guys will be coming back here later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head out. I'm just going to show you real quick that Harshnag does in fact mark your maps. As you guys have been chatting, he's done it up. So if you look on the maps, there's circles around the places where he knows the mounds are. There are 7 of them.
Word.
You don't need all of them, but the more you bring, the more information you get.
Well, we're doing all 7.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is you guys are going to head out because it's early in the morning, so you can get a head start. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do here in the temple?
Nope.
Okay. What you guys are going to find as you leave, as you walk towards your cart, a strange vehicle hangs in the sky above your cart, slowly drifting closer. It looks like a small ship with sleigh runners held aloft by a giant red balloon.
Tell me you got pictures.
Perhaps.
Me too.
This is a map of the thing.
It's a black square.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom out.
Does it look like
It's black. Soon
It looks like the Acquisition Incorporated
Okay,
airship.
so it's the Acquisitions Incorporated airship. Got it.
It is, except when it lands, there are people wearing strange masks.
Are we supposed to be able to see anything? Because
You should
I
be able to-
just have the black box.
Zoom out.
I'm
It's still
zoomed
black.
out.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
Is it,
past
okay,
that.
well, that might have for some reason the fog 4 on. Or did I don't have that here. Turn that off.
If it makes you feel any better, I may have
There we
Googled
go.
it.
Okay. So, and these are the masks the guys are wearing as they land. The one of them will step up to the front of the airship. My name is Delstaphine. We come to you on behalf of Cloth, the great dragon of the north. Cloth offers you this vessel in our service as a gift, so you may cross his vast dominion while avoiding the many perils of the land below. War against the giants is inevitable, but the great dragon commands you to forge ahead and face your destiny. The ordering of the giants is broken. They are not united. Slay their leaders, and you may prevail. If you succeed in quelling the giant threat, Cloth bids you come to his hidden veil, so he can reward you for his bravery.
Oh, okay. Ryle thinks that this ship is the absolute best thing he has ever seen.
Okay? Hecaton, not Hecaton, Harshnag
This game, if that doesn't happen.
does not like the dragon cultists. He does not like hearing that the great dragon is favoring this journey. He wants the dragon. He recommends you do not take advantage of this ship, and you tell the dragon cultists to go fuck off.
I ask him very quietly if he opposes of us killing all the dragon cultists and taking their shit.
He quite likes the idea of killing all the dragon cultists. He does point out that taking the ship might be a problem because first he asks you if you know how to fly a airship.
Yes.
Can we get them to teach us and then kill them all?
Okay, he's asking all the questions. We will figure out how to fly the airship.
I kept a giant-sized ship from capsizing.
Yes.
I can fly a balloon
Experienced ship captain.
All right. If
Okay,
you guys
The player
I
in
have
me
a
wants to
question.
steal this thing. The paladin in me does not see us murdering these people outright just to take their magical boat.
No,
Or
Player and
we
me
were
want
getting
to
this
kill
boat.
these people, and character agrees.
No, we're getting this boat. I mean,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
no,
this is
we are
going to
absolutely
become our
having
boat.
this boat.
We
One way
honestly
or the
need
other,
this.
boat is going to be our boat.
To fulfill your paladin oath, we need this to protect the greater good.
The greater good.
Well said, Volk.
How is this for the greater good?
The greater good.
Because
We
if
have-
we don't kill these few people now, the giants are going to kill everybody.
Exactly.
And the dragons
will
are going to
unite.
try to
The
kill the
cultists did
giants.
say they are part of the gift the dragon is giving you.
The ship is?
Yeah,
The
the
cult-
cultists,
the crew.
the cultists is the crew that go along with the ship.
Oh, well, yeah. Then they're just our little pilots.
Yeah, so you're going to learn how to...
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them and study
right.
them during
And then
downtime.
Veribar's going to shove one off the ship every night until they're all gone.
All right.
Maybe.
Harshnag's going to look unconvinced, and he will tell you that he also doesn't think he'd fit on the ship very well, which is true enough. So he will stay here and wait for you in the temple.
I cast
keeping-
fly on Harshnag.
Oh my god.
Put me down.
The key to
Okay.
winning this is to make sure that Harshnag is with us forever.
All right, but seriously, I got to go.
Okay.
Alright.
So Harshnag stays behind. You guys mount the airship, and you head off into the wild blue yonder. You'll tell me where you go next week.
I have questions. I have lots of questions. I will pose them next week.
Okay. Very good.
And by the end of this campaign, I will learn how to make one of these ships.
Out of adamantium.
Sorry for falling asleep. That was embarrassing.
No worries.
No, man, it happens. It happens to us all.
Done before it's happened.
It happens.